Well, greetings again, everybody, and welcome to Wingman Nation. Today I have a very upsetting phone call to play. And it's going to be towards the end of today's video. I hope that this person is okay, but from what they said in their voicemail, you will see why I'm concerned after you hear it. And yes, we did try and contact her, but we haven't heard back. I do hope she's okay, and that leads me to my next point today. And that's that I love hearing from you. I do. I enjoy hearing your positive stories, and I think I do what I can to help you if I think I can do any good or offer anything positive to consider. So, whether you're in a bind with your RV or you want to brag about your RV or your RV dealer or manufacturer, either leave me a voicemail 24/7 at the number you see on the screen, drop a comment down below, or shoot me an email, and I'll do my best to help you if I can. Now, it may take a while for me to get back with you, but I'm doing the best I can. That said, I want to address some of the folks who post here and on other channels. People who they're so angry, so upset at their RV experience, so upset that they could spit, so to speak. I know that you're frustrated. I do. I know you're angry. I've read your comments about how your RV experience didn't pan out as you had hoped. I know you feel let down. And now you're saying that you're going to never buy another RV. But here you are, right? I mean, you're still watching RV videos, still engaging with the community. And that tells me something important. I believe that you're not yet ready to give up. Not just yet. It's okay to feel disappointed. It's natural to be upset when things don't go as planned, especially with such a significant investment. Maybe you dealt with constant RV repairs. Maybe you had an unresponsive RV dealer, or you bought an RV that just didn't live up to all those promises. Your frustrations, they are valid. They are. And I think that it's important to acknowledge them. But I also think it's a good opportunity to take the time to reflect on why you started this journey in the first place. You most likely dreamt of the open road, the freedom to explore and enjoy discovering new places, right? Well, those dreams, guess what? They're still achievable. They are. It's not about giving up on RVing. It's about learning from your experiences and making wiser choices moving forward. So if you say, man, I'm giving up on RVing, I want to think differently. To me, there is a silver lining here. Your bad experience has equipped you with invaluable knowledge. You now know what is wrong and right, what to look out for, don't you? What questions to ask, what to avoid. I mean, you now have, what's that thing called? Wisdom. I say use it. I hope that you'll dive deep. I mean, dive really deep in your research. Watch videos, read reviews, join forums, engage with the community, engage with this community. There is no perfect RV, and there is no perfect RV dealer. But there is the right RV and the right RV dealer for you. There is. Don't let your bad experience define your entire RV journey. I hope that you'll keep an open mind and stay determined. Research thoroughly. Look for dealerships with stellar reputations. You'll find several of them down in the description down below. Connect with other RVers, folks who have had positive experiences, and learn from their stories. If you do all that, instead of giving up, your next RV adventure could be the one that you've always dreamt of. Seriously. I hope you'll remember this. Every seasoned RVer, everyone has a tale of a challenging experience, let's say. Most likely many challenging experiences, but you know what? It's their perseverance, their passion for the RV lifestyle that keeps them going. If you're watching this video, if you're a part of Wingman Nation, you are not alone. Together with many very smart and very wise folks around this virtual campfire, I want to think that we can help you navigate through this rough patch and hopefully help you find, well, both the RV and the RV dealer, a trustworthy dealer that will reignite your passion for the RV lifestyle. So my advice, don't give up. Stay inspired, stay informed, and continue to be a part of Wingman Nation. All right, before we play this voicemail, I set it up. We've been playing a lot of rants and raves here lately, and I appreciate your phone calls. I do. Surprisingly, I get almost as many positive voicemails as negative ones. And yes, if you have a bad situation with your RV or your manufacturer, I'd like you to consider me just as another resource, if you will. Maybe as a friend who will give you some honest advice that you may not want to hear, but I think that you may need to hear it. Kind of like I said a few minutes ago about people who say that they're angry and they're going to quit RVing altogether. I want to believe that I do my best to be a voice of reason and talk you back from that proverbial ledge, if you will, that we all seem to get too close to. So here's the deal. I listen to every voicemail message, except it kind of gets screened. Every one of them gets listened to before it gets to me. And a woman called recently and left 2 very long, very distraught voicemails about being in RV purgatory. And it's sad. And I didn't even hear any of these calls until she had called a 3rd time. And the 3rd time was a shorter voicemail message, but it's not good. And before you say, well, you should have done something to help, we tried to help. I'm not sure if this lady is okay or not. We have had to bleep out some things. I don't know if she is telling the truth or she's some nut job out there. I don't know. But if you are watching, ma'am, there is a place down below this video in the description. If you would like to visit with me, all you have to do, click on that link. It will take you to a little, here's how you get in touch with the Wingman. And I promise, ma'am, and you, if you have a problem with your RV, I promise I will do my best to do an interview with you. When I do these consulting sessions, I record them. I do. And they're going to become a part of Wingman Nation in these videos because I think that many of the mistakes that you make may be of benefit to others, not to embarrass you, but to help other people avoid those mistakes. So all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and play this voicemail now. Please stand by. I'm going to want to know what you think. Before I do, I'm going to ask this question. It has nothing really to do with the voicemail, but kind of going back to the way we started this video. I want to know, think back to something that you did in your life that you almost gave up on. Almost quit. You said, man, I've had it. I am never doing this again. I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired. Think of that one thing that you didn't give up on. I want to know what that was. Was it a relationship? Was it getting through school? Was it dealing with a bad kid, that was misbehaving? I want to hear something that you almost quit, but you're so very glad that you hung in there. Drop it down below. All right, let's go ahead and play that voicemail.
Hey there, this is Sal, and I'm the one who's got the huge problem with, which I also believe is, I'm down $160,000. My life has pretty much been destroyed from all this. I'm single, I'm 66, and I have to admit, today's just extra bad, and I'm feeling suicidal. I mean, I really am. I'm ready to give up on everything because all I've been doing is struggling against jackasses like this, the exact kind that you're talking about. But I'm not some husband and wife and have an RV as a second home, and they have a place to come home to roost to. All this stress caused me to have shingles in my face that I didn't get a rash site. It was misdiagnosed for 6 months. I got nerve damage. I couldn't talk for 3 years. My own business, my best month, I netted $70,000. Last year, I made $18,000 because I couldn't even conduct my business. Meanwhile, these guys owe me $160,000. Ask me if that would take care of my problems. I can't afford a surgery. I can't afford anything. And it's just hell. My only hope is that if this company knew they were going to start getting some really big, wicked publicity on the internet, they might actually take action.
I'll continue this here in just a second, but I intentionally bleeped out her name and the company And as I said a few minutes ago, she may be legit. This may be it. She sounds very distraught at the end of her rope. May be legit, may not be. But it's these kinds of phone calls, that these voicemails that hit me hard. And there is a way to contact me. And if you like some consulting, I'll play the rest of her phone call here in just a sec. Click down below and there's a link. It'll take you how to get a hold of me. But I can't talk to everybody. I can't help everybody. And I'm not a lawyer. I'm just an old guy that can give a little bit of perspective, and hopefully these experiences can help others. I make a lot of mistakes. I made a lot in my life, and I try to not be bashful. I want to share some of them in hopes that other people can avoid some of the stuff that I went through. That's what this whole Wingman Nation is about. Let's go ahead and continue with the call.
The fire from the lithium battery I had was in Utah. I'm there now. And the news crew here did do a TV spot about the lithium battery fire when it happened in 2017. So when I hang up here, the next phone call I make is going to be to that news crew and see if there's a chance they'll do a follow-up. If I don't get any help, I'm just ready to give up. And I know that's not what you're here for, but it is so related to the RV industry, and I believe that they created this brand because of my lawsuit. They say I'm the only one they owe money to. Who knows? But they could pay it. It'd be like me buying you a cup of coffee, honey. 160,000 of them is nothing. And at the time when it happened, I offered to settle for 20,000. Now it's over 160. I've been a long time listener of your channel, and I appreciate what you do. I hope you can help me.
I can't help you if you don't contact me. You can contact me, I promise. We sent you a note back saying, hey, here, click on the link. We want to try and help. I don't know. It's fun for me. It's fun for me to try to help people. I can't help them all. I don't know how you can go from 20,000 down to 160,000 down. I know it can happen. But a fire 7 years ago in her RV, it does sound like she's at the end of her rope. Many people are. As I started out today's video with that monologue in the beginning, talking about don't give up. Don't give up. If you're watching these videos and you're going, that's why I'll never own an RV, then why are you watching it at all? I used to be a hunter and a fisherman, okay? My whole life, I grew up fishing and hunting and enjoying RVing, enjoying the outdoors. I still enjoy RVing, still enjoy the outdoors, but fishing and hunting, not so much. I used to do TV fishing and hunting shows. I haven't watched one of those shows in forever. I don't hate it. I just don't anything it. I was done. When people say that they are done with RVing and then they still watch the channel, they still watch these videos, I want to believe that there's some hope that they can get through that. And that leads me to my question that I asked you just before the phone call. I want to hear what one thing was in your life that you almost quit. You almost gave up on. What is one thing that you're so very glad that you hung in there with? Drop it down below. On tomorrow's video, I'm probably going to read a bunch of your comments and respond to them. It's been a while since I've done that. But thank you so much for dealing with me. I am the RV Wingman, encouraging you to be the best, the most honest RV wingman and wingwoman possible, because our world needs honesty, and it doesn't need perfect people. It does need honest people. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.